What's going on, guys? This is CJ Out of Bounds here, and in this video we got to talk about the New York Mets general manager, Mr. Jared Porter. And I feel bad even calling him Mr. The guy basically just got fired because he kept sending dick pics to a female reporter that he met back in 2016. All of this transpired almost 5 years ago, and now is just coming to light, and it's not looking good for Mr. Jared Porter here. He couldn't keep his one-eyed Willie to himself. No. He let his baloney pony loose. He let it loose, and it entered the DMs, the text messages of a female reporter that he met on an elevator almost 5 years ago. So we're going to talk about that and a little bit more in this video. But if this is your first time to the channel, welcome to Out of Bounds. On this channel, we talk everything sports that you can think of, all the hottest off-the-field sports stories, daily fantasy sports, a little bit of everything. So if you're a sports nut like me, well then what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, like the video, comment below, and share with the entire world. And that would really help me out. So let's get into the story right now. Let's start with the text messages, guys. I mean, they're a little disturbing. We got pictures of this dude's legs. We got some blurred out images. Apparently he sent pictures of himself with a little whoop whoop, if you know what I'm saying. He asked, "Am I annoying you? Sad face, sad face. Why won't you answer me, beautiful?" Well, not everybody likes to get pictures of the peen in their text messages, my friend, and I think you found somebody who ain't into that sort of thing. He says, "You're so pretty. Do you have a boyfriend yet?" And sends a goofy selfie of himself. Not looking good. Well, the New York Mets, they've already released a statement here. Mets president Sandy Alderson saying that the New York Mets have terminated general manager Jared Porter effective immediately. Jared's actions, as reflected by events disclosed last night, fail to meet the Mets standards for professionalism and personal conduct. Well, you don't say. You got your general manager sending out pictures of his wanker to girls that he doesn't even know. That's kind of strange, kind of weird, dude. I don't blame them for firing you. Let's scroll down and take a look here. As you can see, the story says New York Mets general manager Jared Porter, who had just helped the team land Francisco Lindor, huge trade for the Mets. Big move. Things are looking up for the Mets, and then this happens. He's been fired, and he admitted to sending a penis picture to a female reporter. The journalist, who is a foreign correspondent who had moved to the United States to cover Major League Baseball, told ESPN that she met Porter on an elevator. They exchanged business cards, and apparently that's when things started to kick off in this weird, twisted communication between Mr. Porter and this reporter. So if we scroll on down the list here, he calls her things like pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, obviously coming on to her. He's attracted to her. He's trying to seal the deal, trying to meet up, trying to smash, whatever you want to call it. At one point, Porter asks her if she has a boyfriend. The messages show Porter invited the woman repeatedly to meet up with him in different cities across the U.S. Well, she wasn't having it. She never met up with the guy. She got friend zoned. She got C-blocked, whatever you want to call it. And eventually the messages show Porter sent her a picture of a man with a bulge in the groin area on a bed in front of a TV. Of course, we've already seen that disturbing image. But it didn't stop there. No, sir. When you're as horny as Jared Porter, well, things have a tendency to continue to escalate, and they did. Eventually, he ends up sending her over 60 different text messages, one featuring a naked, erect penis. Who does that belong to? Well, Porter tried to say that those explicit images weren't his, that they were joke stock images. So he's blaming somebody else, that somebody else took that picture and he found it on the internet and he sent it to this girl, and that wasn't actually his little one-eyed Willie in the picture. No, it was somebody else's. But are we really believing that, guys? Are we believing that this horny guy right here did not send pictures of himself to her? Come on now. He was hot on her trail. She wasn't having it. I guess the guy thought that if I send her a picture of my sausage, maybe she'll be hungry. Not the case. "This is extremely inappropriate," she said, "very offensive and is getting out of line. Could you please stop sending these offensive photos or messages?" She finally wrote back to Porter. Well, Porter would go on to apologize after feeling like a complete horny fool. Whenever They reached out to Porter, as I mentioned. He tried to say that them pictures ain't me. I didn't send those. Well, I sent the pictures, but they're not me. I didn't take those pictures. They're somebody else's. Yeah, we don't believe that. The Mets said Monday that they would look into it. Porter's going to be investigated very, very thoroughly, you guys. There's a chance that this guy gets suspended and is unable to join another major league team, which, you know, after something like this, that's probably a good thing. But they said that they terminated Jared Porter as of this morning, said Mr. Cohen. In my initial press conference, I spoke about the importance of integrity, and he meant it, that there should be zero tolerance for this type of behavior. And then, as we mentioned before, Sandy Alderson, team president, said that Jared's actions, as reflected by events disclosed last night, failed to meet the Mets' standards for professionalism and personal conduct. Porter had previously worked with the Cubs and helped them win the 2016 World Series in their front office. He was hired to be an assistant general manager with the Arizona Diamondbacks, and he later joined the Mets in a GM role on December 13th, 2020. Well, my friend, you have gotten yourself fired. Unfortunately, your tenure with the Mets is up, and somebody's got pictures of your little guy floating around on the internet, so that's not a good look for you, Porter. But you guys let me know, is this guy totally out of line? Is he a complete hornball? Is he a scumbag? Is he a pervert? Or is he just doing what men do? I mean, is this normal? I don't think it's normal. I think it's totally inappropriate. The guy deserved to be fired. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll be waiting for your comments. I love chopping it up with you guys down in the comments section. I appreciate you tuning in. This is CJ for Out of Bounds. Until the next one, you guys be safe. Peace.